Right, so I bought one of these HDMI converters for the Wii on what is this, AliExpress, and I thought I will fire up the Wii again. My Wii has already been modded. I just want to mention this thing doesn't really work. I don't really see any difference. It might be minimal, maybe 5% upgrade in the resolution, but yeah, it's not great. But anyway, so I went into Homebrew. I ran the GX loader, and I never got any games. So this might be a solution to someone that has the same problem. I just need to mention that I am running my apps on the SD card in the Wii, and my games are in the WBS folder in my USB drive. So we can go to Homebrew, start it up, and Homebrew is loading. USB Loader GX loading. And what I found was my games it's not showing my games. So I did reinstall the games on the USB drive. I formatted it to FAT32, but it was already FAT32, so that wasn't a problem. As you can see here, Wii Games is selected and it's still showing no games. One thing I noticed though is this size of this space is not correct, as I've got a 32 gigabyte USB drive. So what I found works for me, might work for you too, is if I go to hard drive settings, it shows you the drive is initialized, but this FAT32 7.46, this is actually my SD drive. So I've got my SD drive, my apps on my SD drive, and I've got my games on my USB drive. And if I select this SD card mode, if I switch it off, go back to initialized, and there you go, there it shows my 29 gigabyte USB drive. I go back to back. As you can see, USB loader is initializing again, and there are my games. So yeah, if you are having this problem and you are using a flash drive and a USB, maybe just deactivate the SD card in hard drive settings, so turn it to off, and then your games from the USB should appear.